All right, to begin this sun salutation flow, please come into an upright seated posture. You can be here in a kneeling position or you can be in a cross-legged position, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Once you arrive there, please close down your eyes for a moment, anchor and center inside. And the theme of this class is, how can I begin again? How can I be of a beginner's mindset? So I invite you to set an intention around that question of where and how can I begin again? And take a moment to formulate something from within, focusing on something in your life that you would like to begin again, start over. So take a moment here. What is it that you want to begin again? Where do you want to begin again? And sealing that intention within, please open your eyes. We'll move through arm sun salutations, beginning to sync our breath with movement, which is an integral part to sun salutations. So bring the arms out to the sides, sweep them up overhead. This is your inhale. Exhale the hands down through heart center. Keep moving like that, okay? Last round. Awesome. Meet me in a tabletop posture and we'll move through cat-cows. Again, syncing breath with movement, letting breath be the guide, okay? So the breath is the one that leads the movement. Coming into a neutral tabletop, stacking your body. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. On an inhale, let the tailbone lift as you come into cow. Exhale, round the back as the tailbone descends down. Inhale, the tailbone lifts. Exhale, tailbone descends. Inhale, belly softens. Exhale, belly contracts. Inhale, belly softens. Exhale, belly contracts. Remember, we're trying to marry breath with movement, so letting the breath guide you. Inhale, expand the collarbone. Exhale, contract the collarbone as you round the back. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, relax head and neck as you push the earth away. 2 more rounds, your own breath. Meet me back in neutral tabletop and we'll move back and forth between cow pose, which is the inhale, and exhale, we'll come back to child's pose, all right? So inhale into cow. Exhale, send the hips back towards the heels, soften the elbows, forehead can connect. Inhale lifts you up, cow pose. Exhale, soften the hips back, elbows and forehead connect. Keep moving like that. Dynamically warming up the body, preparing for sun salutations through repeated movement, through layering breath with movement, through bringing presence into the practice. 2 more rounds. And this time, inhale forward into cat. Curl the toes under, send it back, downward facing dog. The hips go back and high as you push the earth plane away. This is your exhale. Inhale, soften the knees down, come back into cow. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften knees. Tailbone rises, belly softens, expand through the collarbone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again, soften into cow. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, soften. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. This time, hold the pose here. Working from the ground up, push the earth away with your hands. Specifically root down through the thumb and the pointer finger, and you can grip the mat with your fingers like you've got a grape underneath your hands, and you don't want to squash it. And then firm the forearms, wrap the armpits towards the heart. Relax the ears in line with the biceps. Send the chest back towards the tops of the thighs, but keep tractioning the belly button up and the tailbone high, creating space through the pelvis as you push down through the balls of the feet and keep a nice bend in the knees. I know that's a lot of cues. Find what resonates, integrate it, and you can layer another cue on later. A whole breath here. And now inhale to gaze forward. Tiptoe your way to the top of the mat. When you arrive, inhale, lift up halfway. So hands to shins, bend the knees, stay in the crease of your hips here and lengthen from the tailbone to the top of the head. Think how much vertebral space can I create? Lift the navel up and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. We'll do that a few times. Exhale, fold. Inhale again. Exhale and fold. This time, bend the knees, root down to lift all the way up, sweep the arms out to the sides, push up, bring the fingertips high to the sky, and bring the hands down through to heart center. Coming back to Min Sun Salutation, sweep the arms out to the side. Exhale, hands down through prayer. Keep moving like that. This time, inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold into forward fold. So bend the knees, fold into the hip crease, and come all the way down into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway like we just did. Hands to shins, lengthen from tail to crown, navel lifts up. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, push down to lift up. Come all the way high, 𝗪𝗪 reach through the fingertips. Exhale, hands down through prayer. We'll go again. Exhale, fold from the hip crease. Keep the neck neutral, navel reaching back as you lower all the way to Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway. Think vertebral space. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push down through your heels to lift all the way up. Strong legs. Reach through the fingertips. Bring the hands back down through prayer. We'll layer on now, all right? Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, Fold from the crease of your hips. Keep the neck neutral, navel reaching back all the way down, and then you relax your head and neck. Inhale, lift up halfway. Lengthen from tail to crown. Exhale, step back to plank pose with me. Soften to your knees and lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands where they are, untuck the toes, relax your forehead to the mat. We'll move dynamically through Cobra Pose. So lengthen the legs back, magnetize the elbows together, engage the legs, push the pubic bone down as you lift the navel up. Yeah, you're gonna feel everything turn on here. On your inhale breath, push into your hands to lift your chest and turn on your back muscles. Inhale, Cobra Pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. This time, inhale, lift. Push into your hands to come back up onto your knees. Curl the toes under, take it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Transitions are difficult in yoga, especially when you're new to the practice. So you're gonna finesse them as you continue to step on the mat. You'll find subtle adjustments that work for your body to make transitions more graceful and easeful. But for now, focus on your breath, right? Focus on marrying the breath with the movement. In downward facing dog, keep pushing down through the pointer and the thumb, wrapping the armpits towards the heart and reaching the tailbone high. Another breath. Gaze forward, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Again, think vertebral space, so lengthen up out of yourself. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, push down through your feet to lift high. Exhale, hands down through heart center. We're gonna layer onto that again. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold from the hip crease as you bend the knees and lower into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step back plank. Lower the knees down. We're coming into baby Chaturanga. So we'll hinge the shoulders past the wrists. Notice that my toes are tucked under. Please tuck your toes under too. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, lower down, no more than halfway. And then really power up, push into your feet to lift into upward facing dog. So upward facing dog here, we're in a floating up dog version. Power up your legs, engage them, navel's coming back, shoulders are expanding and opening. We're pushing the earth away. Keep the navel tractioning back and take it back, downward facing dog. Normally you would not hold that pose for that long, but I was helping you, or I was walking all of us through some cues there. Another whole breath in downward facing dog. Inhale to gaze forward. You can walk or step to the top of the mat. Lift up halfway when you arrive, hands to shins. Really push into your shins to traction and create length and space here. The navel reaches up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold through the midline by bending the knees, folding at the hip crease. Neck stays neutral, navel reaches back. Relax head and neck at the bottom. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back plank. Lower the knees. Bring the shoulders past the wrists. Inhale. Exhale to as far down as you can control the posture. When you're like, okay, this is enough, push down through your feet and your hands. Inhale up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. A whole breath here. Soften the knees down. Come back into cat-cow with me. Inhale, lift the tailbone. Exhale, let tailbone descend. Inhale, soften the belly. Exhale, hug the belly up towards the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the front of the neck. Exhale, round the back, relax the head and neck. Inhale, come forward. Extension through the body and the spine. Exhale, round the body, flex the spine. One more time. Come back to neutral. Take the knees to a comfortable distance and send the hips back over the heels for child's pose. Reach through the fingertips. Let the elbows and the forehead soften. Pause here. Where can I begin again? How can my yoga practice inform my off-the-mat experience? How can I cultivate and apply a beginner's mindset? Where am I feeling stuck and like I need to turn over a new leaf? Breathing not only into your body, but into that inquiry. Where can I begin again? And slowly lifting up to a seat. We'll come back into those arm sun salutations. So find a comfortable upright seated posture, kneeling or cross-legged. Inhale the arms out to the side. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. 5 more. Feel free to close your eyes and go inside as you continue to make this movement and combine your breath with the sweeping of the arms up and hugging the hands down through the midline into prayer. 2 more. And this time, pause with hands at prayer again. Where can I begin again? How can I invoke and integrate a beginner's mindset? Where in my life needs this? And we'll close with an Om. Inhale to prepare. Om. Open your eyes. Welcome back to the space. Amazing work. So hey, if you are a beginner to the yoga practice, welcome. I have 2 amazing ways that you can develop and nurture your practice. There is a beginner yoga challenge. It's a set of 4 classes that are really focused on developing your yoga practice from the ground up. And I also have a 30 pose journey challenge, and you work through 30 poses and they're about 10-minute tutorials. So I really recommend those resources. The descriptions are down below, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you can be notified every time there's a yoga class that goes live. Thanks so much for joining me on the mat. I'll meet you back here to continue living your journey through and with the yoga practice.